Hey, I thought this little bit was amusing and I thought I would share it just as a reflection of the times that we now live in. His English was unaccented. If it weren't for the eerie multi-track resonating quality in the voice, Denise thought the man could be a Native American. Ha. So this Native American does not mean what it means today. It does not describe a uh, race of indigenous people uh, before the yeah, it doesn't describe indigenous American. Uh, it just means someone who uh, was a born American. It's so funny. Uh, but then, so like, this was in 1984 when this book was written, and so yeah, the political correct term Native American that we now use to describe who we were calling Indian Americans or American Indians, at this time, you know, uh, in no offensive term whatsoever. It's just that, you know, Columbus thought that the people he had encountered were on the Indian continent, so he thought they were Indians versus, uh, you know, American continents, which they weren't even like the continents weren't even named as Americans yet. So it was so weird. It was just I just thought it was an amusing little bit of how in this today, if you say Native American, if you write Native American, people are going to assume that you're talking about an indigenous uh, person who was uh, all the way back one of the earliest races on the continent of America versus because there were several different, you could say Native American or Indian, but there were several uh, races. It wasn't just like, like the closer you get to the equator, the darker the skin. But there were you know to put it you know uh, to put it lightly, Eskimos, what we call Eskimos, in the northern parts of the continent, uh, they're almost Asian. Uh, so yeah, uh, and so yeah, it was so funny. I just thought it was cute, and it just kind of got me thinking. Well, uh, language is rhetoric, and how quickly a term here, Native American, meaning just a contemporary person born in the U.S. Uh, with a very bland accent, now means someone who's an indigenous person uh, to the American continents.